Yo, yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Panel Tech Intermediate Tournament. We got some great matches in store for you guys today. I am BB Forky, and joined alongside me will be Kurt Tupo. Kurt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, Foxy. Thanks for asking.
Oh, I'm not Foxy, but
Or,
yeah,
excuse me, Forky.
yeah. But our names are similar enough, and honestly, calling me Foxy is probably a compliment, so I don't even mind. But anyways, yeah, we have our intermediate division. We're going to be seeing a whole slew of players in our Discord ranging from as low as bronze today to as high as platinum. And it's a pretty good mix. I'm very excited. We've had some really good intermediate tournaments in the past. Our format today is going to be double elimination, so each player is allowed 2 losses before they are fully eliminated from the tournament. And as you guys can see on screen, this is a preview of what our bracket's gonna look like today. We have Mara as our number 1 seed, and RNG Eddie at number 2, who was the novice winner back in January, I believe. So it looks like he's been making a lot of moves and maybe could make a run in this tournament. Anyways, it looks like if we have everything completely figured out right now, we'll go ahead and get this stuff started. I will get us a match, and I think we're gonna go with Sanker versus Moose Lee for this first round here.
If I'm not mistaken, Sankir has participated in all three tournaments. We're novice, intermediate, and expert bracket for this month. Well, this is intermediate, but last month's expert bracket.
Yeah, it seems like Sanker's been wanting to participate a lot here and get all the practice in. I think he has been rising in the ranks because of that too. So, I mean, did he sign up? He might have signed up for the expert tournament too, for all I know. He just trying to get all the practice that he can in. It would not surprise me whatsoever. Yeah, he is. He is currently signed up for the expert right now, so we could see the full sweep for him this month.
Have you seen Moose Lee before? I personally have not.
I have not either. Moose Lee, a newcomer in this tournament, unranked as we see on the screen right now. Uh, so we're coming in pretty much blind on Moose Lee's play here. But if he is ranked up here at 9th seed, I think maybe we do, or maybe we're gonna have a pretty good showing here with Sanker. It's always nice to see the new players who do show up and we don't know too much about them heading into the tournament. So I'm very excited to see what his playstyle is going to be like.
Yeah, always nice to see a new face, and it's always really interesting to see how these new players adapt. Often come from different backgrounds as we start the match here.
All right, we're going to have Moose on your left side, Sanker on your right. They're both going to be electing to play on level 8. For this tournament, you can choose to play on level 8 or level 10. For this match, they're going to be playing first of 4 wins. In any level 10 match you're going to see, it's going to be first of 5.
Sankir nearly topped out, but it seems Moose Lee's doing pretty well. Just sending small chains back and forth, giving Sankir a hard time.
Yeah, Moose playing very smart. A bunch of room at the top for him to work with, and he's just getting these little consistent chains. Maybe a little bit of a factory, kind of. Not too consistent there, but I mean, it's enough to put pressure on Sanker this entire time. And Sanker's just having trouble finding garbage, but as soon as I say that, a nice little 4-chain to come out and actually top off Moose this time.
Moose Lee just barely not topped out, but it seems neither is Sankir, so...
Oh, this is a scary spot for Moose now. Getting the clears and able to get all that garbage at the top here too. So this one is pretty knotted up. 2 minutes already in on this round. Oh, look at this. Moose coming in with a really big chain now. A chain. This is certainly going to top both of our players off maybe for the rest of the match here. Well, Sanker's still just a little bit short on his side though.
Starting to see those shock panels show up, giving Muesli a bit of a hard time, but giving Sanker even worse one. Doesn't even have 3 or more shock panels. It seems to not matter as Sanker draws first blood, taking a point against Muesli.
All right, here we are heading into round 2. Muesli raising his stack up quite a lot here at the beginning, and Sanker looking to play with this low stack. You got to be careful at the beginning here. Get caught off guard by a couple quick garbage blocks that gets in, and you can top out in like a matter of seconds. But Moose is prepared for that. Gets a stack back down. He's not going to be topped off here.
Both players just sending small chains and decent combos, but neither topping the other out.
Yeah, it's a quick common theme we've seen at the beginning of this match, but as we are saying that, Sanker looks like to be applying a little bit more pressure now. Let's see if Moose can do something with all this garbage he's clearing to maybe send a little bit of that pressure back to Sanker here. It is first matchup at the tournament too, so you got to believe there's probably a little bit of nerves coming in here too. Especially since I think that, well, for sure for Sanker, this is a little bit above his elo, and I guess for Muesli as well too. They both are ranked silver, I believe. Um, so coming into this, where it is level 8 minimum, though I bet both these players are very used to playing level 8, but still, it's like I feel like it's very hard to get adjusted to as a silver player.
Sanker in a tough position, needs to align the yellows, but just barely runs out of stop time, and Muesli takes another point, or a point, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, it seems like we get the perfect matchup here, both of them being 1 seed apart here in the bracket. It would make sense that this is going even here at the beginning. But yeah, I feel like it is probably nerves, and we're going to see it shake off just a little bit here as this match is progressing. And we already got Muesli bumping out a pretty big chain here at the beginning.
Sanker just slowly but surely chipping away at this garbage here, but not exerting a lot of offense.
Ooh, look at that cool combo barrage on the left side there. Moose, I don't know if he was caught off guard by that, but he was making a couple miss swaps to try to lower that left stack, and it led to his demise. So Sanker back in the lead after that brilliant attack there.
You gotta be real careful when you're topped out. You don't want to get sucker punched by these combo chains.
Indeed. All right. We have a little bit of a combo spam going on from Sinker on the right side, and it's enough to give a lot of panels over to Moose. Let's see what he can do to try to clear from the bottom of these. He's got a very nice chain going on here. He sends it out to a 5. And look at all the combo garbage that Sinker had built up finally fell there on Moose. Moose able to react quite well in order to clear up that set of garbage, though.
Moose misses the timing on that insert and is put in a really awkward position in that garbage just barely not letting him get rid of the tower over there on the left, but thankfully finds a clear in time.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary, especially when you get that garbage. Ooh, we'll get back to that thought in a second. Sanker playing really well. The pressure was just on point for him this entire match, and it makes sense. Like, Sanker's definitely warmed up now. He's getting the pressure off. He's only got to win one more to take the set and move on in the bracket here. Mostly, if he does drop this next game, he will not be eliminated, though, as we are doing double elimination. But yeah, what I was saying, though, is when you are down stacking, you have like a combo garbage block that's just not the entire width of the playing field. Sometimes that can just fall lower than the upper garbage and can make for some really awkward situations. It's the worst with like the 4 combo garbage blocks. When you just have like 3 columns that are really, really low on your right side and your left side might be really high, and it just kind of like throws your brain off to try to find a clear, and you're down stacking and there's less shake time and things like that. I don't know, it can just make for some really awkward situations. But Moosely looks like he's stabilizing a lot in this game, playing with a lower playing field, trying to find some pressure to send back to Sanker, but it looks like Sanker has found his groove. We might see a lot of garbage dropping on Moosely here. Oh, he's got to be careful. He's finding those clears to buffer himself just enough time, and he does get that clear with the reds there.
Moosely prepping a clear in the 3rd tier up there. He's now trying to chain with both tiers, but can be a little awkward, and he doesn't have a whole lot of stop time. Ooh, but a nice chain there with those cyans will turn the tables back in his favor. He's now in a much better position than he was 10 seconds ago. Oh, but it's just barely hangs on. Alright, Moosely seems to have somewhat stabilized. I believe he's cleared all the garbage that Sankir has sent him, so now he just needs to focus on mounting a defense and just surviving. Although taking a look on the right side, Sankir is actually completely free of garbage, is able to raise the stack. Although a lot of shock panels are going to try and ruin his day.
Yeah, getting pretty ballsy, raising it all, or basically clearing all of his panels all the way to the bottom. But that's going to happen if you know you're not topped off. And look at this. All that pressure did finally drop on Moosely there. Sanker cleans it up, wins the set 4-1. I think he was definitely looking more and more dominant as it went on. But it was nice to see Moosely playing. He's definitely pretty good in his own right. And he's going to have a chance to prove what he's got in the loser's bracket.
Yeah, very interested to keep an eye on Moosely, not just for this tournament, but for potentially future tournaments as well. I think they did a pretty good job holding their own.
Okay, I believe if we got the matches that we won here, let me check the scores. I don't know if Lean and Ponzor have played yet, because whoever wins that match, I'm looking to cover their next round. I see Ponzor in the chat. Let me ping them really quick because everyone's wondering when they can start. Oh, they are playing right now. You know what? Let's get Eddie and Endaris for the next round since we're waiting for that too. There we go. Okay. Pomodoro, which is RNG Eddie, has a different name in game. And then Endaris will be on your right side here. Foxy, if you want to change to the other game. There we go.
Interesting play by Eddie, just fighting that stack, but then start off with a nice combo. Although Endari is really putting in the offense here. Both players just take a moment to assess their boards, make sure they can mount a powerful offense without topping themselves out.
Ooh, Endaris
what a
was
quick...
topped off.
Yeah. Just a really quick combo, just finished off Endaris.
It's worth noting that this is playing on level 10 as well right now, so we're going to be seeing matches with a lot less health overall. You're going to be seeing clears happen much faster, and so we will see deaths happen this quickly pretty commonly, I would say, especially at this like range of players for this tournament. So you always got to keep your eye out. If someone's topped off, there's a chance that they could be dying in a couple seconds. And that person, I was going to say to watch right now is Endaris, who unfortunately wasn't able to find any more clears and is going to go down 2-0 to Eddie.
Ooh, a nicely timed chain there by Endaris, who has plenty of room to work with. Set opts to just clear the garbage. Can't disagree with that too much, especially having lost 2 games off of just getting sniped by combo garbage.
Both players with a little bit of wiggle room at the top here. Looks like Endaris with a pretty good 4-chain here. Going to give a lot to Eddie right now. Eddie trying to find clears himself. He does get a 4-chain as well for him, and it looks like he's going to be heating up and getting more pressure. 2 4-chains back to back here, but he's still got to be careful. Gets those yellows. Oh, he might be out of matches here, especially... Oh, he had the 3rd tier, but unfortunately was just 1 swap away, so Endaris on the board now.
Alright. He's looking a little scary for Endaris there, but managed to downstack in time, thanks to that pretty good amount of shake time.
Endaris stack pretty high right now, mostly just the right side. Able to downstack a little bit, but that combo pressure was coming down quite quickly afterward here. 2nd tier going to be cleared up at the top. Still in a little bit of a scary situation. It looks like Endaris just opting to keep doing a bunch of clears at the bottom of the board and going to have more at the top here to continue clearing. But Eddie's really had all the time in the world to just keep piling up this quick garbage on the top of Endaris, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of it drop as Endaris continues to clear down.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I mean that's pretty much how it goes. Level 10, couple quick combo garbage blocks fall down. All of a sudden you have like less than a second to react to it. And because of that, yeah.
Andaris used a lot of their panels and times to try and create chains, but didn't dedicate a whole lot of effort to clearing the garbage above them. Especially on level 10, it's really hard to strike that balance.
I feel like you can easily find yourself in a pattern where you're mostly just in survival mode too, and it's really hard to even start piling up garbage for your opponent. Because that's what we saw a little bit from Mindar's last round. That could maybe see a trend of that again, but you know, just enough combo garbage sent from Mindaris there ends up getting a second point here.
Real nice back and forth to this matchup. As both players start strong. Nearly topped out. Ooh, but Andaris just barely wins that chicken race there and grabs a nice quick point, tying the match 3-3.
Yeah, like we've mentioned, man, all it takes is just, you know, a little bit of combo pressure at the very beginning and your opponent doesn't get the chain that they wanted to start with at the beginning. And all of a sudden you're getting a quick game in like 10 seconds. And that's exactly what happened for Andaris there. And now we're all tied up.
Andaris seems to not be topped out. Even after this combo garbage, you're still not topping him out, but you still gotta be careful. Don't want to get sniped yet again. This is level 10, so it is first to 5, but you still don't want to give too much, as Andaris finds himself in a sticky situation and it simply can't get out of it.
Alrighty, one more game for Eddie. Can he close this out? I think he's been the more pressure heavy player for sure here, and a lot of his losses have come to just being caught off guard with some combo garbage sent from Andaris. So I think Andaris might have a little bit of some elements of surprise when he does get going. But Eddie definitely has been dictating the pace of this match so far, and he's looking to do that right now too, as Andaris doesn't have a lot of panels on his screen, and Eddie almost has him topped off. He's trying to lower right now. He gets the clear. He gets one more clear here connected at the top, and he should have a lot of panels to work with to hopefully send a counter attack here to Eddie.
Ooh, Andaris nearly topped out there, but down sacks just in time. He's trying to mount a good defense here, but that's a lot of colors on that left tower. He's going to need a lot to try and get rid of it. Decides his best course of action is those purples and just barely... Ooh! Barely survives and manages to top out RNG Eddie in the process. It's 4-4 here.
Foxy Man called in chat. Game 9. Yeah. All right, final game. Who's going to move on to winners semifinals actually already? So you're guaranteed a 5th place spot if you do win this game, if not more. Both players sent a pretty decently sized chain block at the beginning here. Both are working on clearing it again here. It is Eddie who's looking a little bit rough, not topped off, but it raises just enough there at the end. And because of that, Andaris actually ends up taking the set, which I kind of didn't think was going to happen with how, like, consistent Eddie's pressure was at the beginning. But Andaris showed, like, if he was playing consistent, could live long enough and top out Eddie, I can also win the set. So congrats to Andaris, moving on to winner semifinals.
Yeah, this was a really good set. Lots of back and forth. Even though, as you mentioned, RNG Eddie seemed to be dictating the pace of the match for most of these games, Andaris really putting up a good fight and managing to take it back.
Foxy, let's jump to Lean and Wassergeist. They're going to be finishing up their set, and I want to watch the winner of that match anyways. So let's go ahead and hop in on them. They have a match that's already in the middle of some action here. 3-2. Lean is up right now on Wasser. Make that 4-2.
A match point for Lean, although we'll have to see how the pace of this match goes as both players start out strong. But dare I say, Lean's opening was stronger. Almost topping out Wazergeist.
Lean, good note to mention here, was the runner-up, I believe, of last month's intermediate tournament, so maybe looking to go on a run and win this one. I will say, unfortunately, a blunder. I didn't catch this at the beginning. We have Lead seated a little bit lower than what he should be, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it shouldn't matter too much. On that bubble between Platinum and Diamond, so he's going to be one of our highest rated players that you see today in tournament.
Both players putting in some good work. Ooh, Wazer barely topped out, but manages to pull it back. He's in a bit of a dangerous situation here. If Lean can send just a little bit more garbage, and he does, takes another point, and with it, the set.
GG's to Lean. Moving on, going to be in winter semifinals, and we're actually going to see a back-to-back with him now. We're going to be seeing Lean versus Mara Konda. Mara also a frequent regular in the tournament series here. This should be a pretty good match between both of them, because I want to say they're probably both our two highest ranked players, which is unfortunate. We're going to be seeing them in winter semis, but we could easily see this as a run back to grands later on. Sometimes you just vibe into the music, waiting for the next match to start. I get really entranced in the music sometimes, just relaxing. Plus, trying to keep up with everything that's going on in tournament chat too can get you a little bit distracted. So I apologize ahead of time if I miss some of the action that goes on during the games. All right, there we go. Their match is playing. We got Lean on the left, Mara on your right. Potentially a preview for what's going to be our grand finals here, but you never know with some people have some breakout tournaments and produce some unrespected results. Oh, a quick one there, and level 10 striking again to our competitors. Mara gonna take a quick 1-0 start. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of level 10 matches for the rest of this tournament, especially once we get into top 8 here. I'm pretty sure the rest of our winners matches alone are gonna be played on level 10.
Mara had a relentless barrage of offense in the last game and seems to be continuing that trend this time, starting strong with a nice 6-chain. And not even flinching at Lean's garbage.
Lean gonna be in a little bit of a tricky situation, I imagine. Yeah, a little bit of shake time to deal with there, but Mara has a lot of combo garbage sent at the top here. But plenty of panels to work with, so he's got some time to send some garbage back himself. and just kind of play it out and see what he wants to do. And because of that, just that little
Ooh.
combo garbage block at the top of Mara is gonna seal their fate. And so now it is 1-1.
Mara missed swap with the greens there, and pretty tough on level 10. Even a single miss swap could mean the difference between winning and losing.
Oh, that miss swap. Actually, that like extra shake time from the garbage block falling up top saved Lean's life there, or else Lean would have died if there was no garbage falling down there. What a fortunate chain block to fall and save Lean's life. All right, scary spots for both of our players right now. It's hard to keep an eye on both of them. Mara's gonna get the clear. Lean, oh my, gets the 6 combo drop, and we'll get a clear eventually for him too. That was such a scary spot. Lean had to use like over half of his panels in order to live there.
Mara burning a lot of panels on the offense, but seems to still be surviving despite that. Lean just not being in a good position to output a lot of pressure when he's constantly in fear of not surviving.
Just like that, Lean had that little bit at the top right. He wasn't able to downstack there. Mara's gonna take the lead back 2-1. I already foresee this one probably going to 5 games. I think these two are very equally matched right now. Oh my, the quick swaps. Lean was trying to get that chain off and unfortunately swapped it one too many times. Ended up ruining that chain, and because of that, he almost died there at the top. It looks like Lean's like, he's getting pretty fortunate because a lot of these should be like quicker deaths. But shake time can be a savior sometimes. Or just his speed, because Lean is one of the fastest players that is here, alongside Mark on the probably our 2 fastest players in this tournament today. All right, we got Lean cooking up something big here. We got a 6 chain. A little bit of an awkward situation for Mara. Not topped off, though, so able to take some time here to figure out what to do. No clears immediately at the top here, so Mara's going to downstack and try to find a clear a different way, which they were able to do.
Stock panels starting to appear on both sides of the board, but they seem to be more like nuisance. No second or third for Lean in the case of Mara, just missing that third stock panel.
Oh, this is so scary. Oh my goodness. Lean, unfortunately, no clear at the top there. And yeah, I have to agree with some people in chat. Maybe a little bit of nerves coming in from Lean, because there are a lot of extra swaps that have been going on, and just, I don't know, just some technical errors that normally you wouldn't see out of Lean. Hopefully he's able to calm himself a little bit and try to make a comeback here at the end. As someone who, I think I played against Lean last monthly and went to game 9 in the expert division, Lean definitely has like the skill to do really great things.
Saw Mara's board rising for a second, meaning Mara just has to keep a note of when Lean's attacks will come and is able to prepare a pretty good defense here. Lean, on the other hand, struggling to just stay alive. Opts to go for a delay chain here, but has a second tier clear and is able to continue the match. Pretty tense. Lean just barely hanging on. Ooh, but not quite enough. So on the right, Mara was not even close to topped out.
Yeah, the pressure's just been too good for Mara. Lean's been struggling to find that pressure a little bit with just some mistakes here and there. But look, this is a really good start from Lean here at the beginning. Gets a nice little 11 chain. Luckily, he was not topped off because he left himself with no panels, kind of like he just did right now. He's got to be really careful. I'm glad he's feeling himself, but you still got to leave yourself a little bit of a defense.
Yeah, really risky by Lean, but Mario's going to be chewing on that garbage for quite some time. Actually, opts to go for some high stack defense here, allowing him to eat through the garbage a lot quicker. We actually see Mara seeing the end of that 11 chain there. Really good adjustment by Mara. Both players in really tense situations. Slowly but surely crawling back.
Lean in a rough spot. Oh, yeah, he lowered that just one column down. He just couldn't find an immediate clear. It was too focused, too tunnel visioned up at the top. And as you see in those like first 3 lines, there's really nothing to get there. So Mara, pretty dominating victory. I mean, Lean just he had some mechanical errors here and there, maybe a little bit of nerves, whatever it may be, but unfortunately just couldn't get it done in that set. But I have a feeling we might see him run it back through losers and get a second chance with Mara.
Yeah, don't let that score 1-5 fool you. Lean put up a really good fight, but Mara's offense was just too much. A lot of pressure. Lean wasn't able to exert a lot of offensive pressure in return. And those leans certainly not help, or excuse me, those nerves certainly not helping Lean.
Alrighty, we're gonna jump right into our next winner semifinals, which is gonna be Indaris versus Gamer, and they are off into it quick. This is very interesting because Indaris made a little bit of an upset here at the beginning, so Indaris and Gamer, one of these two making it to winners finals is, I'd say, pretty shocking, even though Gamer did have the 3 seed for this bracket.
Gamer nearly burning all of his panels to just put on the offense, but Indaris seems to be handling that pretty well. Nice combo storm by Indaris. Tops out Gamer. Oh, but Gamer accidentally drops the purples. Had a bit of a awkward situation there, but nonetheless manages to pop the garbage. Needs to look for... There we go. Finds the 4 combo. Without his left tower, not doing him a whole lot of favors right now. Needs to find some way to survive, but unfortunately does not. Indaris drawing first blood and taking the point.
Yeah, Indaris looking completely warmed up from the first match there, though. Indaris did take a close 5-4 victory versus Fudo in round 1, and another 5-4 victory against Eddie in round 2. Like, Indaris is definitely here to play and make a statement here. As someone who is currently only, I guess, on the like borderline of gold here, very high silver elo player. I've noticed that in most of our players who've been participating in tournaments, a lot sit at that low 1400 rating that are like on the border of silver and gold, which is like very similar to a lot of our plat and diamond players who are sitting on that border too.
Indaris doing a really good job here. Just, ooh, a nice 9 combo. The Sacred Square there by Indaris as he takes another point off of Gamer.
Good looking starts from both players here. Indaris going to get the slightly higher chain here. Gamer's going to be really careful with that right pillar. Gets another nice looking chain. and fortunately is able to downstack here and is going to live for another day. A little bit scary on Indaris's board. One more line maybe would have been enough to seal that victory that quick there. But Indaris able to get this clear. Going to get some more chains happening here at the bottom and put some pressure on Gamer. Gamer getting these clears. Not quite topped off yet. Has those reds lined up, but is going to wait. Oh, what? You see that?
that
11
11
combo. You know, sometimes just things fall in the most perfect ways. And you can say it was all luck at the end of the day, but I think every player should take credit for those. You know, it was a purposeful 11 combo there, of course. Definitely calculated.
We saw Indaris's stack rise for just a split second, meaning the garbage you see on screen is all the garbage. Although Indaris, ooh, still not able to punch through it.
Ooh, very nice chain extension there to include that 5 combo and keep the chain going. Very nice pressure here from Indaris at the very beginning. Gamer a little bit combo focused here. It's going to get cleared off immediately, but he does have some chain follow-ups right now and is going to get, oh, very nice extension here. There's going to be some pretty solid pressure sent to Indaris now, who has a lot of panels on his screen. So a lot of options to bail yourself out of a situation, but if you're just not careful a little bit, those combo garbage blocks are going to get you. That's what I'm saying.
Gamer realizing that these combo garbage alongside really small chains are the key to victory. I say as he pulls off a 7 chain.
Yeah, you can have all the panels in the world on your side, but if you're getting topped off, especially with combos that just have such little shake time, it's going to lead to a death. So props to Gamer there. He's able to tie up this series, and it looks like he's now heating up a little bit in the set, as he's going to take another one here with Indaris. Just couldn't find a move there.
It looked a little tough there for Gamer, but nonetheless was fast enough to downstack and get to clear off the garbage. And has a clear in that second tier. Gamer doing a good job of just eating through this garbage as he does a double delay chain.
Oh, this is very scary on Indaris's board. Manages to get the blues lined up to live, and now a scary spot on Gamer's board. Gets the chain to live longer, trying to downstack, but not enough time there. Man, we're getting some good matches on stream right now. Tied up. 2 games to win for each opponent to take the set, move on to winners finals. I bet both of them want this really, really bad right now.
Both players starting out with a short chain. Gamer's is longer, but it seems Indaris took a moment to raise his stack manually for just a little moment there.
All right, Gamer is topped off. He's getting some clears to buy him some time, trying to downstack. Not going to be topped off after he downstacks here. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like Indaris just didn't get the swaps that he wanted. I'm not sure if he was trying to downstack or get a clear at the top there, but unfortunately, just that little bit of pressure was not enough time for Indaris to stay alive. So, Gamer now match point.
Yeah, Gamer seems to have found his groove here. Ooh, and a quick KO. Gamer takes the set.
Good stuff to Indaris, like getting the upset on Eddie, going through a lot of like really long sets too. This can't be too easy on Indaris, but gonna have some time to relax and wait before next match because Indaris is not out yet. Gonna be waiting in losers quarterfinals. looking to play the winner of our next match that's going to be on stream here, which is going to be Wassergeist and Senker. So yeah, Gamer going to be sitting pretty. We're not going to be seeing him for a couple, or I think like 4 more games. But sitting in winners finals against Mara, that should be a pretty good match there. All right, Wasser is on your left side. Senker will be on your right side here.
Ooh, a really quick combo storm nearly tops out Sank here. See if he's able to recover from that. Seems to be just barely hanging on, but Wazergeist not even topped out.
Ooh, just like
Ooh.
that. Senker going to be taking the lead here early.
Yeah, some well-timed garbage. Wazer unfortunately only had a single line of garbage, so it cleared a little too fast for him to process what matches he should make.
Yeah, Ganache, we are seeing a lot of level 10 being playing for the majority of this tournament. Most of them on stream, because I do notice looking at a lot of these scores reported in like the earlier losers round matches that we didn't get to see on stream. We had a couple level 8s, but it just goes to show you, because look, Wasser is a lower gold rated player and Senker's a higher silver, and they're still electing to play on level 10 here. So you love to see it, and it just shows like how good the competition's getting, even at these like you can say lower elo rated matches, but these players are great in their own rights right now.
Very interesting seeing the players who play on level 8 up until about gold rank, and those who just jump right into 10 pretty early on.
I guess it's really your preference too, because some people like to push level 10 early to get that practice, and I know there's some gold and maybe even lower plat players that still like to play on level 8 just because they like the feel of it, and that's just how it is. Senker liking the feel of level 10 right now, though. Up 2-0. Showing all this practice is paying off for him. We mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast that he's a player who's been joining a lot of the tournaments as of recent. Signed up for all 3 this month as well, and he's looking to move on further in this one. I believe he got a top 3 placing in the novice, so he's looking to maybe even tie that placing here for this tournament. If he wins this one, he's going to be guaranteed at least 5th place.
Both players don't have a whole lot of garbage, but are nonetheless close to being topped out. Ooh.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. Those clears were just lined up there, but Senker had no health, no stop time, nothing whatsoever to try to move that clear in. You would had to get it pretty much frame perfect there to extend your life, or look for another clear. But that'll put Wasser on the board. We've had no shutouts, I believe, on stream today too, so lots of good competition going on.
Sanker, first one to be topped out, but not for very long. Both players just barely not topped out. Sanker in a
Oh.
tough spot and is not able to whittle himself out of it. Wazer taking another point, tying it up 2-2.
Yeah, I was looking at his board, kind of like analyzing that way. And sometimes when there's not a clear that's like immediately one or two swaps away, it's really hard to analyze it with such a little time to work with too. He did have some options, but I think even me looking at that, I probably would have died on that exchange because just things are too far away. Ooh, very nice chain getting set up here by Sanker. How far is this going to go? I think he was trying to get a 5 combo there at the bottom, and maybe would have extended out even further past the 7. But I think a 7's still going to be pretty good for him here, though Wasser's still not quite topped off.
Nice combo chain by Sink here. Doesn't seem to have much garbage incoming, so perhaps his chance to mount a good offense or perhaps set up a more defensive position.
Oh yeah, Wasser in a very tough spot here. He does manage to get the clear, but he's got one more thing to go against here. Gets that clear. He also has second tier waiting for him at the top. Wasser with plenty of panels to work with now. He's going to have to send more pressure to Sanker, though. As it is just enough to top off there, and he will be taking that around. Just those a little bit of combo garbage blocks popping up at the top. Wasser going to break this tie, take the lead, only 2 away.
Sanker was put in a really tough spot there. Had a down stack on the left, but his clear was on the right. Couldn't had to choose between the two. Unfortunately, neither of them led to a victory.
Little chain assaults right now from Wasser. Sanker, oh my, was just... I don't know if he was like deer in the headlights or what there. He just took forever to make it clear, and the panels just rose enough to give Wasser the victory. That was really unfortunate there. Or maybe DC? I don't know.
Speaking of really unfortunate.
Oh, okay. You said the game froze, so maybe that's what it was. I was gonna say, I'm like that. I don't think like some people definitely take some time to think, but that seemed really unlike Sanker to take like what was it, 3 seconds to make a swap. All right, cool. It looks like they are going to be replaying this game. So we'll keep a note because we're not going to see the in-game total. You guys can look up at the top that Wasser is still up 3-2 in this set. And he's actually going to be on your right side now. Gotta love old panel attack. Whoever makes the challenge first, they'll get the first player spot instead. Yeah, that was such a weird situation. I was like, there's no way Sanker just didn't like phase out there for a little bit, but I'm glad we got the clarification. Sometimes it can be like that. Connection's a little unstable. Even the server happens to have some issues every once in a while. But it's cool. It just means we get to see more matches from these two who seem to be pretty evenly skilled at the moment.
Quick note, this time Wazergeist is on your right, whereas Sanker is on the left.
All right, both had a little bit of a slow start here at the beginning, but then both cranking out a 5 chain there. Give it a little bit of pressure here and there. I don't think either player is going to be topped off. Though Sanker has the opportunity. He's going to like to just clear right now. And just a little bit of garbage blocks falling on both players' sides. Sanker had to be careful there. Unfortunately, Wasser, just enough pressure. Sanker could not find a clear quick enough. Now Wasser up 4-2. This will be a match point to see who moves on. Sanker's still got to win 3 in a row here if he wants to stay alive. A lot of that pressure falling on Wasser, and he actually was a little bit tunnel vision, not sure what he wanted to do there. Was maybe looking to make some kind of big combo. He had a lot of like similar colors in the middle of his playfield, but that quick barrage there from Sanker right at the very top, Wasser was not able to downstack. So Sanker making a little bit of a comeback. He's still got to win 2 more, and Wasser just needs that 1 more to move on. All right.
A lot of
Advantage right now.
garbage on Sanker's side, but thankfully not topped off from him.
Yeah, it was looking a little bit scary for him for a second as both players are just a little bit topped off. Look at that one little garbage block falling at the top. All right, it is game 9 now. Next point takes it all, moves on to play Indaris in the next round. Some good looking stuff from both players' boards. I feel like they matched their chains together quite a lot. We saw like both those 5s ending at the same time earlier, and now 2 4s ending at the same time. Both around like 2 rows away from getting topped off, but Wasser has a lot more panels to work with, so a little bit of the advantage to him. But Sanker is able to clear out all this garbage and maybe have a little bit of room to work with. I'm sure the nerves are getting to both of them really, really hard on this game, too. Yeah, a minute in, neither player being topped off right now. Okay, here comes the combos from Sanker, and it is just enough there at the end. So what a comeback. Down 4-2, Sanker wins the next 3. He's going to be moving on, and like I said earlier, all this practice, it's seeming to pay off, man. I would not be surprised to see Sanker being one of our like next rising players in the Discord. GG's to both of them.
Reminder that at the beginning of this tournament, Sanker was a silver player. All you silvers out there, better watch out. Sanker's coming for you. Even gold and plat players, Sanker has been doing a really good job defending against them.
Alrighty, we're gonna keep this train rolling. Get our next losers round 3 match. It's gonna be Project LM versus RNG Eddie. So we haven't seen Project on the stream today yet. We did see Eddie a little bit earlier losing that game 9 to Indaris. But here we go. Project LM on your left, RNG Eddie, aka Pomodoro, in the game chat on your right. And look at this, Project LM already starting really, really hot here. 9 chains, gonna keep Eddie occupied for a little while. And yes, we have a level 8 match. Going back to our level 8 here. This could possibly be our last one for the tournament. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Project LM used to go by the name Golden Archer way back in the day, was one of our very early tournament participants, and took a break for quite a while and has returned at the beginning of this year. As you can see, he looks very chain heavy on his play style, so it looks like it's going to give Eddie a little bit of issues. He's going to be topped off a lot of times, but this shake time's certainly going to pay off for him, especially at these higher levels when there's not too much health. So it's going to give Eddie a lot more time to think here.
Nicely done by RNG Eddie, quickly getting 3 chains in succession. Excuse me.
Oh, and it was a little bit scary there on
Oh.
Eddie's side, trying to get that red down, just not enough time there. Yeah, and that's where it comes in. Like I mean, speaking from my playstyle, because usually I'm not too fast enough to consistently send a lot of garbage to the top off the opponent. The chain the chain style is definitely not optimal, but it's going to keep your opponent topped off most of the game. So as long as you can live, it's like not a bad strategy to go for, especially around this elo. And Project making the most of that in this game one here, as he sent that big chain at the very beginning and then like never turned back after that moment. But he is struggling here at the beginning, as now Eddie's going to be the aggressor here, as Project's just trying to survive and hopefully build up something to get a lot of pressure here on Eddie, but it's not going to happen immediately. He's still just fighting for survival.
Nicely done by Product LM, burning nearly his entire board for both offense and defense. That combo garbage trying his best to quickly wipe him off the floor, but doing a pretty good job retaliating against it.
Ooh, very nice 9 capo at the bottom there, and he gets the swap to extend that out to a 4 chain. Very nice swag there from Project, but unfortunately leaves him with no panels. He had the greens, and then he would have had to level out those purples for the vertical clear. But it's really hard to make those decisions at the very end to survive. So unfortunately, that very nice chain did not get rewarded there at the end, as Eddie's going to tie it up now. And look, yeah, Project, he's playing this like early pressure, not leave himself a lot of panels kind of game, which has been shown mixed results here. We're still very early, so we can't say much, but
nice quadruple drop chain there by Project LM.
he's super flashy player, man. He's just showing off everything he's got now. I got a 9 at the end of that last chain there. Certainly this will keep Eddie occupied for a while. And it's pretty much back and forth at the beginning of this game. Eddie had the pressure last game. Now it's back to Project. A little combo garbage at the top. A little bit of shake, trying to keep him alive. But Project's got to be careful too. Both these players in a rough situation. Clear comes out for Eddie. So he's able to survive just a little bit longer. But he's definitely in a scary spot still. But here's where that shake time's going to bail him out a little bit.
Honest, LM raised his board. Is raising it once more.
Oh my god.
13
How does he keep
combo.
getting away with these, man? It's always like at the end of his chain, it's just some big combo comes out of nowhere.
Certainly a stylish player, I must concede that.
He's getting my vote for right now, but Eddie's survival is very impressive. As we see both these players
missed timing with those yellows, but Eddie's still bouncing back. Has plenty of options in both the first and second tier. On the other hand, Product LM's barely topped out.
All right. A little bit of time to work with for both players now. All Project's got to be really careful. He went up to the top, and I assume he was trying to go for those reds down there. Unfortunately, not enough time to do so. Eddie going to be taking game 2.
I'm doing a good job of clearing the garbage, but didn't seem to do a good enough job of managing his stop time.
Oh, no. Okay. Dude, those are the scariest situations, man. 5 seconds in, you just have a couple pillars on the left and right side, and if you drop your chain, that could be one of the quickest deaths you'll ever see. Certainly something you hate to see, but it happens quite a bit on these higher levels. I'm sure if that was level 10, he was certainly done for.
Nice offense by LM, but he's finds some panels to clear and is not able to do so. RNG Eddie taking a quick third point.
All right, quick little aggression from both players here at the beginning. Project's going to be looking for a second chain here. Also, not too big of one right now. He's probably going to opt to clear here. As Eddie keeping it low. Very nice, consistent 2 and 3 chains. That'll delay Project for a little bit, not be too much pressure at the beginning here. But Project's got to be a little bit careful. He had separated pillars, easily gets it down though. I think Project's looking for that spot to maybe just get a little bit of wiggle room here, clear off these maybe last couple garbage blocks here at the top, and we might see him rip another fat chain here in a little bit. Meanwhile, I don't think Eddie's going to give him the chance, as he's kind of found his groove in this game right now too. Manages to send a good amount to Project, but here comes Project's combo, or chain rather. 5 chain, ends up getting a 5 combo afterward too. So Project is the one fighting for survival right now, but it turns out he's not topped off either. We're getting to the scary points though. Both these players are hanging on the edge right now, and they're going to be sending just more and more pressure as this match goes on.
Project LM just a 6 combo away from defeat. But RNG Eddie just a little too focused on surviving to be able to afford to exert immediate pressure.
All right, scary spot for Project LM here. He's topped off. He's getting some clears to buy him some time. Gets the purples too. Can he get to the blues in enough time? He does not. And that'll do it. Eddie takes this one 4-1. And we'll be moving on to play Lean next round. GG's to both of them. That was a pretty fun set to watch, because Project was very explosive from the beginning, and it just shows like chains can be good, but it has some weaknesses too. As Eddie just had a lot more time to react and send the pressure right back to Project. All right, we got our next matchup. We are down to 6 players left here. We're going to be heading back to Indaris and Sanker. Both of our silver players making a pretty good run in this bracket. Winner gets a top 4 guaranteed spot and a pretty good chance to maybe run it back and try to get to grand finals. Indaris is on your left side, Sanker on your right. We're back to level 10, which I'm pretty confident we're going to be seeing for the rest of this tournament. So the rest of these matches will be 1st to 5s.
And Dara's doing a pretty good job of weaving in offense and defense. Although, accidentally missed swaps here and is going to find himself in a tough situation. And just like that, Sanker draws first blood, takes a first point off of Indaris.
I've been pretty impressed with both of these players' performances today. And Darce having like all those close games that have been going to game 9, game 7, game 8. And Sanker just making a pretty good run in the first place, because I think both of these players were seeded below top 5, and here they are both sitting in at least top 5 position. And Darce with the initial pressure right now. Senker's got to be careful. Yeah, a miss swap at the bottom there with no more stop time. It's going to give Indaris the lead right now, or going to give Indaris the win and tie up the series. Yeah, I mean, 10 is just brutal. Once you get like used to the speed, it gets a little better. But at any moment, if you're just like not thinking for just a second, or if combo barrage comes in and catches you off guard, you just lose your life in like a blink of an eye.
Darius, not topped out, is able to afford to raise a stack, opts to not do so. Instead mounts a pretty good offense, too. Small chains back to back. Trying to minimize the amount of panels Sankir has for those second or third tier clears. Ooh, Sankir had some trouble there swapping the yellows and down stacking. And just like that, Indaris takes the second point of the, or his second point, excuse me. Ooh, but a quick one by Sankir. And Indaris had some trouble with that chain on the right side of his board and didn't quite have enough stop time because of it to clear that garbage.
All right, and Darce with a lot of panels to work with, clearing all the current garbage that is on his board. But Sanker's got that big chain that's sent up at the top. That left pillar is going to be a little bit scary, but as long as Indarce keeps buying time with these chains here, he should be good. But still's got to send a little bit more to top off Sanker here.
Indaris basically not facing any pressure by Sink here. He's in a really commanding position.
Yeah, we're kind of in that spot where both players don't have too many panels to work with on their board, and they're kind of topped off to where they're just going to be sending this like little pressure back and forth and just not find enough to top them off. We're going to soon see that break, though, because it's only a matter of time where one person finds that big chain and is able to top them off. Or in this case, Indarsh just found enough combos to top off Sanker there, and we'll take that game. Yeah, I know, right, Foxy? The silver players, they're showing up. Like, not only this tournament, just this year in general, and like a lot of last year too. The general level of play for this community has just gone up tenfolds. Oh no, Indaris, that was so unfortunate there. Uh, was trying to get that yellow over and made a miss swap, and was very unfortunate. Did not have enough time to get that clear the second attempt. So, I mean, this is classic Indaris today. We're going to potentially another last game here. Emotions probably through the roof for both these players currently.
Indaris sending a pretty hefty chain there. Sankir lucks out two clears there on his second tier, both from the yellows and from the dark blues. But didn't have enough stop time. Indaris takes a fourth point, match point for Indaris.
All right, very nice 4-chain from Sanker here at the beginning, but Indaris is going to take that and go a little bit further with the 7-chain. Neither player going to be topped off, but Sanker's got quite a bit of a clear time to wait before this chain is completely gone. Oh, all right, Sanker with pressure. Oh, he's going to be really careful. Unfortunately, the way he dropped that there, he did not have another clear. I was not paying too much of attention to second tier if he had a clear or not, but it was a really tough situation regardless. And Darius is going to pull through and end up taking that game.
Yeah. And Darius cuts this chain early, realizing if he does so, he can top out Sankir and his reward with the entire set for it. Well done by both players, though. This was a outstanding tournament run for Sankir, if I do say so. And Andara certainly putting in a lot of work. Really crazy to think that these are some of our, relatively speaking, of course, lower ranked players in this tournament. Showing a strong show.
All right, up next, we have our other match. As you can see, is already on the stream here. Lean versus Eddie. Eddie on your left side and Lean on your right. Both platinum players here. So it's funny that we had both silver players on the other side, but we had two platinum players on this side. I mean, it just goes to show you like how good some of these players are. Because Endaris ended up beating Eddie earlier in this tournament, even though there was that rank difference. So, you know, some players have some good days, some have some bad days, or some people are just playing out of their minds. Lean already with that quick combo pressure. That was a little bit scary from Eddie there. But he is able to get this clear. And he's going to opt to look for some chains here to buy him some more time. But this combo garbage pressure that just kept coming from Lean did not give Eddie enough time there at the end. Lean taking a quick 1-0 lead in this set.
Eddie trying to find a way to incorporate those reds, but was not able to do so. He starts out strong with a big old chain. But Eddie just pulling in a lot of combos. I don't think it'll be enough to top out Lean, though. So Lean's able to completely erase his board. Just in a commanding lead here. And Eddie just not able to do anything about it. Lean takes it 2-0 as we move on to game 3.
Quick combo pressure here from Eddie at the very beginning. As you can see, 3-4 combos and a 5 combo, stacking up pretty high there on Lean's board. But Lean now has a chain going himself. And the unfortunate part about usually spamming a lot of combos at the beginning, it is good to catch your opponent off, but it can easily just be cleared like that. And now Lean, a lot of panels to work with. He's going to take his time setting up this 8 combo. Nice little foreign chain from lead side and ended off with a 5 combo here. It's going to be enough to put a lot of pressure on Eddie. And yeah, like we said many times before, just this combo pressure is just going to catch you off guard. Lean 3-0 lead so far in this match. Let's see if Eddie can find his groove and bounce back. I mean, an 8
Nice
chain
8
certainly,
chain.
yeah, a good way to start here at the beginning.
Still not enough to top out Lean, though.
I always find those as a nice little confidence boost if you are kind of struggling in the match. But unfortunate, like Lean's just not letting up. All that pressure, despite having a big chain block on his side, just shows you how dangerous Lean can be. Looking to be our first sweep on bracket here, maybe. But now Lean in a little bit of a troubling spot, clearing almost all of his board. Had the last little purples there to bail him out. Gonna clear a good portion on his board now because of that. And likewise, Eddie also with a bunch of combos on his side that he was able to clear out. So we could potentially see a big attack here from both players. Eddie did send quite a nice stack that I didn't even notice, like, he rattled off pretty quickly, but I mean, yeah, Eddie's pressure, even with the quick top out last game, it's been looking a lot better.
Lean just setting up some nice pocket combos there on the bottom of his board as he clears through the garbage up top. Oh, but a nice combo storm nearly KOs Lean. Thankfully, he was prepared for it. Ooh. Eddie had those cyans, but opted to try with those reds instead. We just did not
I
have enough stop time to do so.
Yeah, I was really focused on Eddie's board there, and I thought he was going to be the one that died, but it ended up being Lean just also running out of time there. I think Eddie was so close to dying there, but managed to just maybe escape by frames there. And fortunately for him, he will not be swept, and maybe he can get some momentum to make this reverse sweep here.
I didn't even realize it was it was Lean that topped out there. I just assumed it was
Yeah,
Eddie.
I was thinking the same thing there because he just looked like he was in such a bad spot, and we were just paying attention to his board, but like Lean getting caught off guard at the same time. You love to see matches like that because I've definitely had that happen to me a lot, and just playing some ranked or tournament matches where you're like, oh, I'm gonna die, and then all of a sudden it says you win.
Nice down stack by Eddie there. Just barely escaping death.
Well, this
Lean
is a
just
scary.
pulling out combo after combo after combo. Eddie about to receive tons of panels here. Needs to find some quick stop time to be able to chew through it all. Doesn't have any second tier clears. Dark Blue's not doing any favors. Thankfully finds
Oh,
a 7 combo with those greens and reds and is able to pull off that dark blue clear.
yeah, barely not topped off. Fortunate there for Eddie. He didn't have a Shogun setup on that clear, but was able to find just enough clears to live. And he's gonna keep this going, but Lean not letting up a little bit here. Oh no, the green clear came a little bit too quickly on Eddie's side. And oh, he's finding clears to buy himself time, but unfortunately not enough there at the end, and that'll do it. A convincing 5-1 win from Lean there. GG's to both of them. I think Lean is definitely hungry to try to get this run back on Mara later on.
Unfortunate timing by RNG Eddie there. Kind of caught himself off guard, wasn't able to react in time. But Lean really putting in the work. That strong offense. Almost never dropping a single game.
Yeah, we're gonna
Really well
flash
done
the
by both players.
Yeah, what a great set. I mean, the score doesn't tell the full tale of that. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick look at the bracket here just to give you guys a little bit of an update to see some of the matches that we didn't get to see on stream. And we're down to our final four with Mara and Gamer still in winners. Our last two left. And then Leanin and Darius will be finding out the losers to see who plays the loser of that winners finals match. So yeah, Mara and Gamer, we will be seeing very shortly here. Who do you think has the edge in this one? I mean, I think Mara is way up on the elo compared to Gamer and had a pretty dominating victory over Lane. But I mean, I wouldn't ever count out Gamer in this.
Yeah, Mara is definitely the favored one, but Gamer is here for a reason. He's done a really good job at adjusting to his opponent's game plan and play style. So I definitely would not count out Gamer either.
Hmm Gamer will be on your left side, Mara will be on your right. Gamer sitting currently in gold, but has been on that plat level before. Mara actually just now breaking into diamond here. So let's see what
Both
happens
players
between
opting
both.
for just quick chains here. Gamer almost in a really awkward position with the garbage, but burns lots of panels. Trying to clear the garbage. Nearly topped off there. Things are not looking good for Gamer here, but he's able to find that Cyans just in time, building stop time off of this chain here.
Yeah, that was a very scary setup at the top there, and Gamer quick enough to react and find these clears, and he's doing a good job to send some pressure back to Mara. Mara playing with a very high stack, so many of options to bail themselves out, but has to get that right pillar a little bit down, and oh, less shake time here, still buffering to find some clears. Gonna have, oh, almost got rid of a little bit too much there. I was a little bit worried, but Mara just enough here. Gonna have those purples lined up, and unfortunately, while that's happening, Gamer just ran out of time on his side, so Mara taking this 1-0 lead. They pretty much went for the same thing there at the beginning.
They did. Gamer went for the 10 combo, whereas Mara went for 9-1.
I mean,
I know
I
there's
guess it
quite a
makes
bit on
sense
theory on
with,
which one of them is the
yeah,
better,
that is
but
true. Oh, just not enough time there
Ooh.
on Gamer's side to get the reds over. Yeah, I guess in theory, I I'm not too sure exactly on the specifics of some shake times, but I mean a 9 versus 10 is sending like, is it a 4 and a 5 and then a 5 and a 5 comparatively? So I think they pretty much just do about the same thing. The only real comparisons is like an 8 compared to a 9, because then you have that 4 combo garbage block that drops instead.
Yeah, in theory, the 9 combo is the quote-unquote most efficient, but if you have a 10 combo, there's really no reason to not go for it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if it's me, anything that's like above a 7, I'll usually try to go for. Yeah, I've tried to cut 7s out of my routine, but sometimes I even have a bad habit and just do the 7 anyways. 7 being pretty unoptimal for the shake time at top levels of play. All right, Mara, both players actually in a really tough spot here. Mara's going to get the clear. Gamer gets the nice little swap there at the bottom.
Gamer spent
Extend,
some good stop time just making his board look nicer, but it actually seems to have worked out. Found a clear just in time, and look at he beautifully clears his entire board and is ready for all of this combo garbage coming in here.
yeah, that was a beautiful sequence that Gamer had there at the bottom. Like, it looked like he had a full board of panels that just vanished in an instant. But unfortunately, Mara's pressure was just too much there at the end. Gamer had nothing to work with at the bottom, and it was just too late for him to go up the second tier to bail him out.
Mara has a pretty good 3-0 lead against Gamer, but that hasn't stopped Gamer before. I'll have to see if he's able to pull this one back. Neither player topped out, but definitely both players about to receive quite a bit of combo garbage. Gamer decides to just take 3 of those, saving the rest for later.
Mara's pretty much been the aggressor for most of oh my god, 2 missed swaps in a row there. That was very scary. If there was no stop time present on Mara's side, that would have been a death. But Mara able to live on, and what I was saying was Mara's pretty much been the aggressor in this match, but kind of on the back foot now as Gamer's dictating the pace here. If Gamer can keep up this this pressure of factories or combo storm here at the end, he could have a good chance to make it. But unfortunately, just a
Ooh.
little bit of garbage there at the top. Gamer could not react to it. Mara up 4-0. Gamer's got to win 5 straight now in order to go to Grands. Mara's only got to win 1 more.
Gamer raising his stack a little there right before receiving the garbage, feeling pretty confident that he can burn through this garbage, but seems to work out as Gamer takes a nice quick victory.
All right, Gamer on the board. I'm glad we have not seen a single shutout on stream yet today. Oh, Gamer in a rough spot. Okay, he's gonna get the chain to buy himself some time and just enough time to lower his pillars there. That can be a very scary spot. Just one miss swap to ruin your flow, and you're not gonna have like enough stop time to survive.
Gamer really likes just spending the stop time to just make it so that he can find much easier clears later on, but unfortunately it doesn't work out for him this time. He drops a point, and Mara takes the victory 5-1 against Gamer.
Very unfortunate there. I don't know if he was getting greedy and trying to go for a 4 combo, or if he just miss swapped him when trying to get the 3. But luckily for him, he is not eliminated. He'll be sitting in losers finals to play the winner of our next match here, which is going to be Leanin and Darius, which I'm actually very excited to see this because Indaris has been definitely overperforming for this tournament, and Lean's looking to get that revenge against Mara. And as I was saying names in my head, I almost tagged the wrong people for this next match.
Next up,
I,
we will see Lean and Indaris. Whoever wins this one gets to face Gamer in losers finals.
Alrighty, they're already getting into it. And Darius will be on your left, Lean on your right. As always, we're keeping it level 10 for the rest of this tournament. Lean and Mara definitely seem to be the two more experienced players in this bracket. As you can see, a lot of them will focus on combo pressure once their opponent is topped off. So it's up to Indaris to see if he's able to have enough time to react on level 10 and be able to send enough pressure back, which so far it's looking like that's the case. Is Lean a little bit slow to start here, and Darius 2 big chains back to back. This is going to keep Lean pretty much topped out for the rest of the match, I would say.
Yeah, and Darius not even close to topped out. He's able to take some time to adjust this board as he sees fit.
Oh, that was almost a kill there from Indaris. Lean doing a little bit of down stacking. The combo pressure dropped down. But Lean quick enough to be able to get those clears.
Yeah, this guy's secure.
All right. More chains coming in here from Lean, trying to... Oh, no. Unfortunately, his swap's a little bit too quick for his movement there. He couldn't get that bottom purple over. So, Indaris actually going to be taking the lead early in the set. A big rank discrepancy right now. Maybe Indaris looking to steal some points here and move back into gold. Only 3 points away from doing so.
Don't think I mentioned it quite yet today, but usually in these tournaments, people do like to play on ranked mode. It's a good time to find people around your skill level.
People around their skill level, or you got players like Indaris who's like, give me all the high golds and plat players and I'll still beat them.
Yeah, and Darius might walk away from this match, or excuse me, from this tournament with a nice promotion depending on how things go. And Darius opting to go for the... almost opted to go for the 6 combo there, decides to save those cyans for later.
Yeah, you're going to see the pressure coming out very hard here from Lean, but Indaris actually sent quite a lot at the beginning here too. So it's important to keep an eye on both players. Oh, had the greens on the mind for Indaris there, but unfortunately level 10's not going to let you get there unless you have insanely fast speeds.
Yeah, and Darius made a decision to put those greens in that more... really did not work out for them there. Andaris going for a 6 combo here. Ooh, Andaris almost topped out, but a little bit of combo garbage from Lean could put him in. Andaris putting in a lot of offensive pressure. Thankfully, he's not punished for it. Lean is just have to deal with all this combo garbage, and it's just too much. Andaris takes another point.
Andaris showing, like, giving inspiration to all the silver and gold players who Andaris is actually in gold now because of that win. But actually playing so well today, showing some consistency on level 10 here. Like, the pressure's been on Lean for a majority of these first 3 games. And Andaris is able to find the combo and chains when he needs to. But definitely don't count out Lean at all here. Especially with no pressure here at the beginning with how quick he is. All he's got to do is find that chain or combo barrage that he's looking for. And then Andaris is going to be on the back foot.
All this little awkward garbage on Andaris' side. Thankfully, he's able to quickly clear it. But Lean also not really facing any threats right now. Burning a lot of his board sinks. A really good 6 chain over to Andaris. Neither player still not topped out, but that's not to say neither player is playing passively. Andaris in a pretty tough situation here, is not able to find clear. All those dark blues and greens lined up, but no, neither of those colors on top.
Yeah, Lean finally found the pressure he was looking for. And I think that's going to be the main difference you see in this match, and why Lean is generally ranked higher is I think he knows how to survive a little bit longer in these situations. So if he's able to find that pressure and both players are topped out, I think Lean definitely is favored in that regards. But he's had trouble to find that most of the time. But this game 5 is looking promising for him at the beginning, as Andaris needs to find these clears, has no room for errors, maybe getting these dark blues at the bottom, which he does.
Nice delay chain by Andaris, but I don't know if it was the right move. He needs all in this situation here. He's nearly out of stop time, burning panels, but none of them granting stop time, and Andaris is KO'd. Lean taking another point, 3-2 in Lean's favor.
Yeah, Lean taking the lead for the first time in the set. He's definitely found his groove now. As you saw, like, as Andaris died at the end of that last round there, it was just a bunch of combo pressure at the very top. Very little shake time to work with from Andaris' side. But has, like, a big chain block to break through at the bottom here. And Lean, I don't think has too much scent that's going to be on Andaris at the top here. So, potential for Andaris to maybe be the aggressor in this match again. Lean trying to go for the frame perfect swap there to get that 4 combo at the end of his chain. Regardless, it ended up being a pretty big chain sent to Andaris, who's going to have to take a lot of time here. Oh, unfortunate. It was like trying to decipher what to do there. Had the blues on the mind, but wanted to go for something else. And that last little combo block that Lean sent was able to top off, and Andaris seal the victory here. 3 straight unanswered from Lean.
Andaris is barely not able to use the many colors, lots of 2-ups, but wasn't able to find a good match that cleared garbage and took a little too long. It is match point for Lean.
Oh, that was so scary there. The Dark Blues just coming in enough time there, but Indar's still on the back foot right now. He's gotta find some clears. Gonna use up a lot here. Gotta down stack and get the Dark Blues just enough time here. Ends up getting the chain to drop too. Very fortunate there to extend out Indaris' life. This could be good now though. Gonna be a 2-chain drop from this. Plenty of panels to work with. Let's see if Indaris can live and send decent pressure back to Lean here. Oh, but
Ooh.
unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough there. The pressure was just too much from Lean. Ends up taking it 5-2, but major props to Indaris. I think this was the star of this tournament for sure. Having a couple of upsets and making just an impressive run to finish in 4th for this tournament. So good stuff to Indaris. All right, we only have a couple matches left in this tournament. I hope you guys have been having a good time because I've certainly been enjoying all the close sets that we've had today. And we're going to have another great one for you guys here. It's going to be Gamer versus Lean. So Lean coming in fresh off that victory there. Gamer just dropping his last one tomorrow. Both of these players sent to losers bracket by Mara. So they are hungry to try to get this run back. Alrighty, Gamer on your left, Lean on your right. Let's see if Gamer can stop the momentum from Lean, who's making a pretty good losers bracket run, taking out Eddie and Indaris so far. Or if Gamer can bounce back right after losing to Mara. I think the key to this matchup, Gamer, is it's a little bit more chain heavy. Oh, unfortunately, he's just going to have the blues there at the bottom. No more clears. So that'll be a quick one to Lean. But as I was saying, I think Gamer's a little bit more chain heavy and Lean is more combo heavy. So if Lean can catch Gamer off guard, that's going to be his key to success. And Gamer's just got to find that opening chain and keep the pressure on. And he's got a good shot at winning the set. I think, honestly, it could go either way here. Another scary spot here for Gamer. Oh, unfortunate there. Tried to get that insert in there to get those 3 reds to line up. Did not work out for him. So Lean, he's currently on what, 6 games in a row, including his last match. Kind of feeling himself. His pressure is looking like to be quite on right now.
Now also garbage from Lean and Gamer having a tough time trying to find ways to clear it, but lots of panels on Gamer's side coming in here. There's a lot of stop time, but needs to find some way to clear that garbage. 3 colors on the left side. Thankfully is able to find a 4 combo with those purples.
He was just doing a little bit of shuffling there at the end too, and was just probably trying to fill that gap in the middle and do some down stacking, but unfortunately couldn't get a clear to buy himself some more time. And Lean 3-0 right now. He's pretty much just been cruising. Also, quick shout outs to Foxy Man, who's been running the stream and also running predictions in chat. If you are watching live with us right now, get those predictions in. Bet those fake internet channel points. Have a good time. We'll see that match coming up here pretty soon. Scary spot there on Lean's side. Manages to save the yellows to be cleared there. Not too many more panels to work with. He's got to do A little bit of down stacking, but smart to see the reds that drop into place. And look at that. That was a little bit
Ooh.
stylish there to get the lag chain along with a 6 combo mixed in between that.
Yeah, Lean lucked out there with the way the garbage popped, allowing him to also pop the next layer of garbage, but is going to have some trouble here with those cyans. Finds a 7 combo. Gamer in an even tougher position, though. Finds some nice chains, but not enough to pop the garbage. Is going to just barely find the cyans, but he's out of stop time.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, Gamer really didn't have too many options there. He was trying to buffer some clears over and over, but unfortunately, trying to lower that last little bit there, not enough time to do so. Lean 4-0. Can he break the streak and get our first sweep on stream today? I mean, he certainly got the momentum for it, but I mean, I'm still not counting Gamer out. Not only to just win one game, but to win the entire set. All it takes is just a little bit of momentum, and if he sent one more line there, that actually would have sealed it for Lean for this game. But that's a good sign because Gamer started off hot here. He's got to keep up the pressure, and he can certainly start to get that momentum, and maybe we can start talking about him making this comeback.
Yeah, well done by Gamer, clearing nearly his entire board and having it for Lean's garbage. Has quite a few clears both in the primary and second tier.
All right, Gamer, keeping up this pressure, just some small chains too, so we might see a little bit of a factory form at the top here if he elects to keep sending these 3 and 4 chains. I think we might see a hybrid though, because that one dropped at a 2 as well. Yeah, here we go, another 4 chain getting sent. He's going to extend it out. Honestly, I like that approach, and it ends up working out for him. Those combo garbage blocks dropped before this next chain ended. But I think his plan was just keep Lean topped off, make sure he has no room to breathe. So he does prevent the clean sweep here. Let's see if Gamer can keep this up, get some composure, and take a couple more here.
Yeah, Gamer showing that if he's in the driving seat, this is going to be a wild ride.
All right, very good
Gamer
start
nearly
here.
out of stop time, but
yeah, this is going to be a scary spot for Gamer. Lean's in a really big chain block, though, so he's going to have a lot of time to work with. But look at Lean all the time in the world. He's going to be sending probably his combo barrage here pretty soon once he starts clearing off some of what Gamer sent him as well.
nice 6 combo by Gamer, burning all the cyans. And another one! Just mounting a pretty good offense while defending himself against the combo garbage.
All right, here was the one sketchy part, which he got some pretty favorable RNG and reacted well enough to get that immediate clear. But we do see a little bit of a sketchy spot up here. Ooh, I thought he was going for the blues, then he swapped away from the blues, then went back to it. And unfortunately, one swap
Oh!
away from the purple.
A
Not like
single
this.
frame.
Ah, you hate to see it, but man, that just shows the dominance of Lean trying to get back here to grand finals, which he did successfully achieve. Lean takes it 5-1. We're going to be seeing Lean versus Mara in the run back at this grand finals.
Well done by Lean. You could see at the end there, his garbage was nearly perfect. Just layer after layer after layer.
All right, get it. Last couple seconds left to get your prediction in for this grand finals. Mara versus Lean. I'll explain it a little bit if you're unfamiliar of the double elimination format, but with Lean coming from losers and Mara coming from winners, Mara's only got to win one set to become the champion, whereas Lean has to win back-to-back sets on Mara because Mara has not been defeated by anyone. So it is definitely an uphill climb, especially considering Lean got beat by Mara 5-1 earlier in the tournament. But I'd say he has a pretty good shot. He's gotten warmed up from all these matches. Hopefully he's not fatigued from playing this much. But I'd say he's got a very good shot. But it's definitely, I would say, in Mara's court right now.
You can start off with a really good delay chain, nice and early. Both players topped out. Being in a pretty good offensive position, but nearly died there. Sets up a double delay chain, has quite a bit to work with in that second tier, but needs some stop time to be able to get up there, and he does have it. Nice, 8 chain, going for the 9 chain, 10 chain? Doesn't quite get the 10 chain, but a combo nonetheless from Lean over there. And he's still got plenty of panels to work with. That's not to count Mara out, though, as he takes a point off of Lean, drawing first blood in this finals match.
Mara continuing to show this early dominance in the match. Both players getting a really big chain here to start. Look at this Mara 11 chain at the beginning here. Sadly, we have not seen a mystery chain from either player or any players today on stream. So not to put any pressure on any of these finalists, because obviously it's probably a bad strat to go for it, but you know, the people love to see it.
Yeah, Forky has very high standards, but this out 11 chain from Mara, though, Lean is still chewing on it. If Mara can get a little bit more combo garbage, it seems like he's doing, he could potentially top off Lean here. And there it is. Second tier doesn't seem to be too favorable for Lean. Can even see inklings of a third tier up there, but still not any more favorable.
Yeah, and he's playing it smart. He's not doing like multiple chains or big combos here while clearing it off, so he leaves himself plenty of panels to work with. And that's going to give him time to build up yet another chain here at the bottom. So both players are probably topped off here for the rest of the match. It's just depending who's going to crumble here first at the end. And I know Mara's had plenty of time to try to get this combo storm set up, and that's exactly what's going to do it to Lean here at the end. 2-0 to Mara.
Nice 9 chain. Almost went for the 10 chain there. Mara instead opting to go for a combo to potentially give Lean as little shake time as possible, as he takes a nice third point off of Lean as we move on to game 4.
Mara is showing such a dominating run so far. Even with how hot Lean has been recently, Mara's still winning game after game. Mara hasn't dropped more than one game in a set so far this tournament. It's been a 5-0, 5-1, and 5-1 back to back to back. And Mara's still got all the time to work with, going to end up sending a 5 chain here at the top. And it's really not too favorable for Lean right now. Not a lot sent to Mara, and still's got to do some down stacking, waste some clears here just to be able to survive. So he's gonna be in a rough spot playing from behind, but manages to get a very nice clear or nice swap there to extend that chain out. But he's still on survival mode. The combo's coming in now from Mara. Not going to be a lot of shake time here. Let's see how Lean can react.
Nice 9 combo from Mara as he takes the last point. We actually saw some shock panels on Mara's side. It's just going ham on these panels, burning them in offense after offense after offense.
Yeah, and if you see these shock panels start to show up, it just shows you how little pressure Lean's been able to send, and Mara's just been playing so consistently here. 4-0, Lean's got a mountain to climb to try to win this tournament, win 5 straight, and then win another 5 afterward to win. How hard do you believe, chat?
Lean
staying
Talk out.
alive.
Still alive. Oh no, I take it back. Clean sweep. It finally
Oh,
happened,
man.
and in finals, no less.
Oh. Yeah, we finally saw it unfortunately happened at the end, but I mean it was well deserved. Lean, I thought he was playing pretty good for the most part too. Maybe a little bit nervous there in the finals, but just goes to show you how dominant Mara has been throughout this whole tournament. And they are your March intermediate tournament winners. Well deserved. Congrats to Mara, congrats to Lean, congrats to everyone else who put on such an amazing performance today. I thought it was a pretty good set of matches, and I'm glad I could be here to watch it. But yeah, GG's to all the players. We had the last little look at the bracket on here, so you can see some of the matches that we had earlier in the day. Quick shout outs to Endaris for that 4th place victory yet again. Such a good placing for Endaris, as well as Sanker finishing in 5th. Gamer with a 3rd place. Eddie, Project LM, and Wassergeist rounding out your top 8 there too.
Had
I
a
mean,
lot
you
of
got
great matches here today between Gamer and Lean and Mara, and of course our our silver players. We saw a wide variety of players here, different skill levels. Really interesting seeing them pair up against each other. None of these players here really should be slept on. Everyone here did a really good job.
Never sleep on the silver players. And yeah, as Rui mentioned in chat, this is Lean's second place. He seems to be the runner up a lot for this tournament, but I bet we might see him get his win here pretty soon. But yeah, GG's once again, all of our competitors. Kurt, do you have any final thoughts on anything we've seen today?
Shoutouts to Foxman, actually Foxman this time, for helping us with the stream and the predictions and a lot more. And also thanks to you for being here with me. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah. Thanks, Kurt. It's good to have you on the mic again. It was a lot of fun to do it. And yeah, we will be having this specific tournament come again next month. We have one last tournament for this month, which will be our expert division, which you'll be seeing mostly Diamond, Master, and GM players. That'll be next Saturday at I believe it's 22 UTC. I'm really bad at converting sometimes, but I think that's correct. You can check in our Discord, discord.panelattack.com, to figure out the full information of that. But yeah, that'll be it for us. Once again, thanks for Kurt for commentating with me. Thanks for Foxy for running the stream. Thanks to everyone who tuned into today's action. We'll see you guys next week, and stick around because the channel that we are going to raid is Puzzle Speedrun, who's been doing or just started their Tetris Attack speedrun tournament today. And go check that out. There's going to be some good rounds. I'm going to appear on stream a little bit later. So if you like that, yeah. I'm bad though, so don't watch it for the other people. And like, the production value is insane. Cards has put in a lot of work. So go check out Puzzle Speedrun, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.